Coming up, we'll answer more of your questions about the virus, like this one.
When will the coronavirus vaccine be in this year or next year?
There is some encouraging news. Dr. John will be here to answer your questions. Plus, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's a comet. Bill Nye, the science guy, will tell us how you can see this new comet in the sky at night. And you may recognize this 8-year-old.
Welcome to Ryan's World.
He's a big star on YouTube, and now he and his family are trying to help those on the front lines. His story just ahead.
This is NBC Nightly News, Kids Edition.
Welcome back to Nightly News Kids Edition. I hope you guys are doing well and finding ways to stay cool during this hot summer. We've got a great program lined up for you, including Bill Nye, the science guy, so I hope you stick around for that. But our top story continues to be the coronavirus. And we know you have a lot of questions. We're going to get to some of those in a moment. Here's what you need to know. Some states like Florida are still seeing an increase in cases, but there is some good news. The health experts tell us that one coronavirus vaccine being developed by the University of Oxford is showing early signs of being safe and triggering an immune response. That means the vaccine generates the production of antibodies and T cells, which find and attack the virus, kind of like a big army. So that's good to hear. But on another note, baseball is back. Major League Baseball takes to the field with the first game since the pandemic as players and fans gear up for opening day later this week. Now, let's get to your questions. Joining us now is Dr. John Torres. Dr. John, our first question really picks up on what I was talking about a moment ago regarding a vaccine. Here it is.
I am Celeste, I am 7 years old, and I live in Utah. My question is, when will the coronavirus vaccine be in this year or next year?
Yeah, what's the timing look like, John?
And Celeste, the timing looks like this year or maybe next year. We think it's going to be a year from February, so maybe February, March timeframe, but now they're saying it might even be a little bit faster, so we might have it by the end of the year. The important part is they're working really hard to get it really fast, and once they get it, if all of us get it, then we can get this pandemic under control.
Boy, that's music to everyone's ears. All right, Dr. John, our next question is from MJ.
Hi, my name is MJ and I'm 5.5, and my question is, how can we go to our friends' houses if COVID-19 is still here?
Love that smile. What's the answer, Dr. John?
Well, you can go to your friend's house, but you just have to be safe. And that means doing the things that keep you and your family safe. Play outdoors. It's much, much better. The virus doesn't spread nearly as much. And stay 6 feet away from everybody else, including your friends. There are certain things you can play. You can play all sorts of kick games. Soccer, you just simply kick with your feet, so you don't have to worry about your hands. If you have a Frisbee, you can throw the Frisbee back and forth, but you want to make sure you clean your hands. The same with football. If you toss a football around, just make sure you toss the football, and afterwards, clean your hands before you touch your face.
I hope somebody's catching those balls that you're throwing around your apartment there. Our next one comes from Florida.
Hi, Dr. John. My name is Maggie, and this is my brother Liam. We live in Florida, and we want to know, my mom is pregnant. How do we keep her safe with coronavirus?
Dr. John, what's the answer?
Well, first off, Maggie and Liam, congratulations. You're about to have another sister or brother. That's fantastic. And thank you for wanting to take care of your mom and your soon-to-be new sister or brother. The important thing is the best way you can protect your mom is by protecting yourself. And that means when you go outside the house, make sure you stay 6 feet away from everybody else. Make sure you wear a mask when you're around people, and make sure you're not in big groups. When you get back, wash your hands often, then and during the day, especially before you touch your face, and especially before you hug and kiss your mom. That's the best way you can keep her safe, at the same time keeping yourself safe.
We get so many great questions. Dr. John, thanks as always. Now we want to switch gears and tell you about something really cool that you may be able to see in the sky this month. It's a comet passing through our part of the solar system. Did you know that comets are really like snowballs made of ice and dust that orbit the sun? And as they orbit closer to the sun, they heat up. Here to tell us more is Bill Nye, the CEO of the Planetary Society. Bill, always great to talk to you. I want to give the first question to my friend Jerry because it really talks about the origins of this thing. Here's his question.
Hi, Mr. Bill Nye. My name is Jerry Morrison, and I love space. And I have a question for you about the Neowise comet. Since it only goes every 6,800 years or so, when was the comet first discovered?
Yeah, is this a new one, Bill?
Well, the word new, here, I'm going to take this off. I wear it all the time, but I'm at home. I'm the only guy here, so I can take my mask off. So the comet was discovered at the end of March, 27th of March, using a spacecraft called the Neowise, which is a bunch of letters that mean a bunch of words, and that's called an acronym. It's the Near Earth Observer Survey Explorer. And this spacecraft was originally designed to look for objects that go near the sun and near the Earth, asteroids and comets. And so late in March, this spacecraft with the crew here and the team here on the ground found this comet. And it's just a cool little thing. It's thousands and thousands and thousands of years old, millions of years old. And we just noticed it for the first time using a very sophisticated spacecraft here in March.
And the fact that people can see it even here on Earth makes me wonder, how close is this thing coming to us?
Well, it's millions and millions of kilometers and miles. There's nothing, it's out of our everyday experience. There's nothing in space but darkness unless you're looking toward the sun. And so when light from the sun is reflecting off something that's icy, has water ice on it, we can see it if the direction of the light bounce is toward us. It's amazing. It really is amazing. And if you see it, just try to look really closely and see if you see two tails.
Wow. So do you need binoculars or a telescope to see it? Where should we look for it?
Well, you look for it under the Big Dipper. So if you live in North America, as I do, you do, we look toward the north and the west, northwest. And binoculars are good. But when you go out there with binoculars, you guys, you got to be really steady. You watch a pirate movie, they take their spyglass, hold up like this, they see it. It's not so easy, man. You got to really brace yourself. It's good to lean against something, but boy, if you can, it is spectacular.
Is there a special time of the evening we should look, or is it going to be there all night long?
Shortly after sunset. Yeah, so then it'll go below the horizon for us in the northern hemisphere.
So we see the center of it, that's the ice ball, and then everything else is coming off of it. In reality, if we were standing there looking at it, how big would this thing be from the ice ball to the tip of the tail?
Oh, to the tip of the tail. Thousands of kilometers. But the ball itself is 5 kilometers, 3 miles across. But the dust and gas tails extend thousands of kilometers, hundreds and hundreds of miles behind it. And it's because there's nothing to stop it.
If we happen to miss it this summer, when will we get a chance to see it again?
6,800 years. You won't get a chance to see it again. And that's why it's so special.
Well, I'm going to head out this evening and try to get a glimpse of it. Bill Nye, it's always great to talk to you. Thanks for the great information. And we all look forward to getting a glimpse of this because we won't be around in 6,000 years. You take care.
Probably not. Take care. Be safe out there, everybody.
Finally, we want to introduce you to an 8-year-old who has been entertaining you kids online for a couple of years now. His popular YouTube channel has millions of subscribers, and his videos have been viewed billions of times. And now he and his family are trying to help others.
Hi guys, today I'm going to replace...
Meet 8-year-old Ryan Kaji. He welcomes fans into his world every day on YouTube.
Welcome to Ryan's world.
Ryan loves reviewing toys. trying new experiments.
Okay, guys, so let's pour in the vinegar. Whoa, 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 whoa.
And leading fun challenges.
Look, we made all of them chocolate.
It's a family affair, 5 years in the making, with daily videos featuring Ryan's parents.
Today we're playing the duck tank challenge. Woo! Daddy versus Ryan versus Mommy.
And his sisters.
Now we're gonna put it down. 3, 2, 1, go! Whoa, whoa!
The Kaji family has been using their platform during the pandemic to help their community, donating $500,000 to first responders.
Right now, the best thing for all of us to do is stay at home if we can and wash our hands often.
All right, Ryan and his family now join us from their home. Good to have all of you on. Ryan, that's great that you folks have all donated to first responders. Can you tell me a little bit more about what you're doing to support efforts during the coronavirus pandemic?
Yes, so we understand the how the children are staying home right now with the difficult time, and we know the first responders are going out there risking their life to make sure we're safe at home. So we want to do our part to support them through donation, and also we put together a playlist showing all the fun activities our fans can do at home through science experiment or fun crafting or cooking videos.
And Ryan, tell me what this summer has been like for you and your family.
I stay at home a lot because, well, pandemic, obviously. And
What kind of activities do you do at home?
I'm challenging my mom to race to whoever gets the most steps.
Thank you for taking time to spend a few minutes with us today. It's great to see you.
Thank you. It's great seeing you too.
Thank you.
Well, that's going to do it for us. Parents, just a reminder, if your child has a question, email a video to us at nightlynewskids@nbcuni.com. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please take care of yourself and each other.